You want to know something really cool though? He's from the Netherlands. You're using the other person's computing power to mine Bitcoin to make money for you. Good morning, you guys. My name is Austin and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yesterday, I left Hawaii last night and I had an amazing time with my family. I flew to Japan and I'm now in Okinawa. It's really cool, you know, and yesterday I decided to get a hotel and I'm only here till Saturday and then I go to mainland Japan. So I was like really debating on if I wanted to get a hostel or if I wanted to just stick it out and get a hotel, and I decided to get a hostel where like a bunch of people kind of stay in one area and you have like your own bed and stuff like that. And so I decided to stay in one here in Okinawa. Last night there were 3 guys that I met. Thank you. This is the best milkshake that I've ever had. I met a guy last night from the Netherlands. He was born and raised there and has been backpacking Japan. And then I met this other guy whose name is also Austin. And then there was another guy who was from California. And last night we just talked and kind of got to know each other. Initially, I was very, very nervous about traveling alone. I guess like doing international travel by myself. And the first time I came to Japan, you know, I was not really alone because I had so many people, you know, to hang out with and just, I don't know, like I guess traveling in the military is a lot different than without the military or traveling by yourself. It's just something that I've never done before. And what I'm learning is solo traveling is so fulfilling and so rewarding. And I think that if it's something that you are interested in or that you want to do, you should not wait for people to be ready to do that. I feel like if it's something that you want to do, you should just do it. Granted, you know, I'm only here for like 2 days, but I really wanted you guys to, I wanted to show you guys like the experience of staying in a hostel. So I stayed for 2 nights and I only paid like $41 for 2 nights. So yes, last night and then tonight and then Saturday I leave to go to mainland Japan. It's super cool. Like honestly, if you want to come to Japan, I think that you should do it. I'm more of a hotel person, so I kind of like to get like my own space. But I think that if you want to meet people who are interested in doing similar things that you like to do, then hostels are the way to go. I'm currently working on this video that I filmed in Hawaii. It's a really good video. Like all of the scenery, I think it's like more of a cinematic vibe though. I kind of got some work to do. I'm gonna try to finish this video up. Eventually I'll start working on this one. We'll see what happens today. Today is 7:55 in Japan and it is December the 6th. And my friend actually comes here on December the 15th. Really enjoying myself. I think for years I've been wanting to come back here to see if I would want to stay here, you know, or move back here. And the moment that I stepped foot here, I was just, there was just this peace that came over me. And I think that Japan holds it'll always hold a really special place in my heart just because of, you know, the people, like the culture, the food is so different than what I grew up with. And I love that. I love getting new experiences and stuff. I also ordered me some food and I got the French toast. It's like French toast, bacon, and eggs. It's a really good vibe here. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Bananas, bacon, eggs, and of course, French toast. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Mm.
at this, man.
Did y'all drink all of y'all?
Your last
Yeah,
night.
mine's gone.
Nice.
Go get another
You're
beer.
slacking.
Where?
This, go to Family Market.
It's raining, man.
It was raining when we came.
I didn't introduce you guys. Austin, Chris G, and Runjit. And we're,
And you know what's funny is that like, so my last name in Chinese means rock. So my name is actually Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Damn.
Oh no, I got bitch slapped. That's right.
By what was that dude?
By Will Smith.
Yeah, he got banned. He got banned from the Oscars.
You got a
for
slap
that.
on the wrist.
Because I know that they did ban him.
They
right?
banned him for 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
It's okay, bro. You got like,
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
worth.
He ended up getting like movie deals right after.
Yeah.
You want to know something really cool though? He's from the Netherlands.
Are there melon sodas in the States?
No.
Okay, so it's really only. I gotta drink that.
That's like a
from here.
Japanese thing, yeah.
Is it
You said
honeydew
it's-
or is it what kind of melon? It's not watermelon.
It's not
It was
watermelon.
so green. Is it really melon?
There's
I
honeydew,
mean,
there's honeydew green. That could be.
Right.
To me, it's more like honeydew or cantaloupe. I don't think it's. Because watermelon is not really an Asian thing. Honeydew is probably the closest. I think that's what it's based off of.
But I mean, honeydew
Cantaloupe
isn't super
cantaloupe
green
is-
like that.
You guys know your melons, man. I don't know.
what were you about to say?
Oh,
About
I
Korea?
was just gonna say in Korea they've got those like melon milks. I don't know if you guys have seen those.
Melon milk?
Yeah, they have
Like
milk,
green milk?
and it's like green and it's like melon flavored and it's awesome. They're also like huge fans of banana milk.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I like the strawberry milk at 7-Eleven.
the strawberry
That's
milk.
what
I
I
haven't
usually
tried
get.
that.
It's just strawberry milk. It's not. You can get it in America too.
Yeah. Did you guys try the egg sandwich from the 7-Eleven? The white bread triangle egg sandwich?
Yeah.
It's like very famous.
Yeah, but
and
you
it's
gotta get
super
that.
good.
You gotta get that at the
Oh, the
grocery
egg
store. though.
sandwich.
You're not supposed to buy food at 7-Eleven. That's like the.
Really?
I'm not Japanese. I can't say it. You know, I'm very potentially wrong. They were the first ones to like raise the floor on the bento boxes. Like.
Oh, don't fuck with the bento
Yeah,
boxes.
yeah. So then people were like, don't buy bentos from 7-Eleven anymore because it's like.
That's the thing. And I like them, but not that much.
I love them. I like the tuna ones too.
Sushi today. You ate it, right? Or did you eat it?
Which one? Oh, I didn't try it.
It was you two.
Did you like it?
It's not Japanese. yeah, I don't know if I would call it sushi, but you know, I mean, that's some American processed cheese on top of it. I don't know if Okinawans like have some of the longest life expectancy. I don't think it's the cheeseburgers that get them there.
What are your plans when you go to Korea?
So I'm gonna be hanging out with my brother.
I feel like after I finish doing Asia, I'll go to Europe.
I did. I flew into Istanbul from Asia because Istanbul is the border of Asia and Europe, and then
Turkey.
yeah. I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean,
No,
if you-
Turkey's great, man.
yeah. If you want, I took the train from Istanbul all the way to Amsterdam.
I was flying 3 hours there. Right?
Yeah, you can take the Eurorail and go all the way across.
Hi.
It's really cool because you see it go from Muslim to Catholic Christian to Protestant Christian. See the religion change as you go across Europe.
I know they also do a lot of plastic surgery in Turkey too.
Yeah, I went there for my eye lasering.
Oh, you got LASIK?
Yeah, half a year ago. It's great. And when I was in Istanbul, there were everyone with like bandages around because they did the hair implants.
Oh, wow.
Like all the ladies, maybe 50% of the ladies had like nose jobs, but it was cheap and all the doctors are very experienced, right? So,
I really am thinking about going to Korea though, man.
You
Like
should,
for
man.
real.
Yeah, I'd love it.
And you're going to Taiwan,
I'm going to Taiwan after this, yeah.
and then you're going back to the Netherlands.
yeah, first couple of days of chilling in Osaka.
You know we have the Dutch-American Friendship Treaty. I was telling him about that. So if you start a business and you agree to like take your business over there, and they'll give you like a really good visa to go over there.
I mean,
Does
the
it work?
Dutch-
Does it work the other way around? Like if he wanted to come to the U.S.
I
and start a
don't
business?
think so.
And,
yeah.
and Auschwitz is in Poland.
Auschwitz.
I'm so young.
Yeah, but it's fucked up.
I think it's
Really?
important
Yeah.
to go, though. I think it's like, if you,
yeah.
I mean, I want to go to Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Probably like as an American too. Like it's probably more important to go. The same with like I feel like going to like northern like Vietnam was really interesting too because like all the like napalm, Agent Orange and stuff that they used up there. People in Vietnam are super friendly and accepting of like Americans.
I've noticed that.
But in the north, they keep Americans at a distance. What do you think?
Your first hostel experience.
Honestly, it was really good. I didn't think I was gonna like it, because you're sharing a space and stuff, but it's actually really, really good. I feel like if you get the right hostel, you meet the right people. Like, that's crazy how we all met, you know.
You get some types that you can't be like super open about.
It does depend on the person.
It does,
you know?
yeah. It's like some people you just don't get along with. I just think if you're not sheltered and you don't like your feelings don't get hurt because of the words. Because I think.
I mean, I think when it comes to like, obviously, you know, I do think there is like, you know, there's respect and disrespect and stuff, but I think that words are just words.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It reflects.
Intention hurts. Words do not hurt.
I think it reflects more on the person rather than,
Yeah.
you know what you're saying.
Yeah, but some people are like hurt very very easy.
Yes. And I try to understand, you know, like opinions that are different from mine,
You
you
seem
know.
like a pretty agreeable guy. In almost any hostel, you would probably be totally fine. Like, you
Yeah.
fit in, people, you'd get along with people.
Thank you. I'm kind of nervous about Thailand, bro. You said you'd be getting jacked and
There's
shit.
a
Like,
few good.
You can be like normal, right? Like, you don't have to be like, oh, I gotta put my chain away. I can't
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can see I have a chain, and like, oh, don't get my phone out. You know, like you can be normal, but like, yeah, like don't like leave your wallet
Don't
sitting
do
out.
this.
Don't
Like,
don't
this is
like pull
terrible.
out like
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
thousands
Here-
of dollars in
yeah.
front of people, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just normal stuff.
because they'll mug you.
Or they might jack up the prices. So when I was in Thailand, a bunch of people that I was staying in the hostel with were really big partiers. People will slip like drugs into your drinks there sometimes and try to take your money, like to rob you.
Type
If you
thing?
well, if you go to like a bar or a club, like there's gonna be some there. They'll probably come up to your table and try to flirt with you, and like they might be like bar girls, so like they'll try to get you to like buy drinks for them, and then they'll be like, that's basically what pays their wage, to like hang out with you and like flirt with you, and then they might like try to ask to like go home with you, and then they'll charge you for it and like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Well, I feel like you just.
I don't really know all the details. I've never done it myself, you know, but I know people who have.
I don't know.
Did you have braces?
I used to. Yeah, and then I had a retainer and it broke.
You have nice teeth.
I also have. I had braces. I have like. Oh, sorry, this one. iPhone
Yeah.
broke.
I have none. I never
The
got
bottom
any.
one. It's crazy. They break pretty easily, actually.
Oh, I had it. I had mine for 15 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I only had mine for like 2 years and then it broke.
Oh, I had
Yeah.
15. Huh?
You can't
Maybe-
get new ones?
I probably could,
Yeah,
but
you
like I
could,
don't know.
you
I'm
could.
like traveling and stuff now.
Apparently, I'm supposed to get the power chain in January.
What's
Power
that?
chain?
Power chain. That's like, I guess that's like the thing that like pulls.
Oh, pulls your
It
jaw
pulls
forward.
everything together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know what I'm talking about? Did they call it power chain?
I've
I
never.
mean, the
heard that.
outside one? Outside braces?
Yeah. No, it's like it goes on your mouth, but it pulls all of your teeth together.
Is it the one you have to tighten?
Like all of your teeth are compressed. They say it like kind of hurts, but it's like the final, like one of the final stage. But everybody wants power chain because it looks really nice.
Oh.
I thought you
Gotcha.
just
Yeah.
get veneers if you wanted to look really nice. It's like $1,000 a tooth.
I didn't know any of the
Fuck no.
trends.
I'm really glad that I met you guys. Cool people. I met someone from Washington. I obsessed over Washington. I love Washington.
I heard so much, man, that you want.
I know, I know. I'm gonna go visit. I feel like I'm gonna do like a solid 30 days
Yeah, you should.
in
You
Washington.
said you were thinking seriously about Spokane. Have you actually been there?
Nope.
Nope. Definitely go first. That's my advice. Go check it out. See if you actually enjoy it.
Are you from Spokane?
I'm from Spokane. Born and raised in Spokane. Yeah, for like 24 years. So
And it's affordable too, you know, but I love that the military base is right there.
it's somewhat affordable. It's better than Seattle. Spokane's still pretty expensive, right? Like, yeah, minimum wage is like, 16 right now.
Oh, you were kind of in like a studio?
It's like kind of like a studio, but you actually have one bedroom at least. Your bed isn't just in the living room, right?
I don't
So
mind a
Oh,
studio,
okay.
dude. I actually like it because you save money and it's like not.
Where would you go? Would you go back to LA?
Ooh.
I think you would like Austin.
Texas is too hot. There are a lot of Asian guys
That's
in
true.
Texas. They're leaving
A
now.
lot of people who move there leave and go back to like California and stuff just because Austin has a California vibe, but Texas is not California.
Where I want to go is actually mostly work oriented now, and I think like if my goal right now is to more so work in finance in LA, and it didn't really work. I already did the music thing in LA. Like if you heard my music 4 years ago, it was nowhere close to where like it is now. Where like you hear it now and it's objectively like average. Like maybe you don't love it, but you can see why some people could like it. Music is objectively good now, and like I would either go back to San Francisco or New York.
I really value like country, mountains, and I feel like Spokane is kind of Spokane. It's kind of like that, like more slow pace
They need to.
type of living.
there's
Like
great mountains.
the city's there if you want it, but it's not like It's not everything.
I also like that too, but my
Yeah.
thought process is that I want to condense my working years as much as I can, right? If you look at what I've done over the last 6 years, I've condensed working into 2 years. And I spent 4 years like just learning and having fun. I grew up poor and I met a lot of rich kids who have really rich parents, and I realized all of them, yeah, dude, there's actually a crazy.
Does it make their life better?
You meet a lot of trust fund babies
Yeah.
who just don't do anything.
Well, I don't know. I think like if you grow up with parents who are super wealthy and you see how hard they work and they don't really live their life, you're kind of like, oh, do I want to do that?
A lot of them are the parents are just giving.
If they are reflective,
Yeah.
if they can think, if they are pushed to thinking like that, oh, is this what I want? Is what my parents do? You can also just not think about it and just spend all the money and just do your thing, you know?
People like this exist, but like
You should be in Silicon Valley.
I was already in there. Though.
That's where you need to be.
Yeah,
You're talking about San Fran. You need to be in Silicon Valley.
The issue with Silicon Valley right now is that like it needs to become a lot more authoritarian because it's just there's a lot of homeless people, there's a lot of bipping, people are like getting your car broken into is like a rite of passage.
Yeah. When I visited San Francisco, my car got broken.
Yeah, it's like
I smashed my window and like I was with my dad and they stole his backpack with his laptop and his camera. There were cameras on the restaurants too that were like looking out. So you went and asked the restaurant owners and they were like, no, sorry, we don't have any footage.
Really?
it's not also not gonna help.
Horrible.
This
Yeah, they
happens.
didn't want to help.
It happens to everybody.
I couldn't live in New York.
Living and visiting are very different things.
Yeah, I could not live in
yeah.
New York. So beautiful.
Japan, man. I couldn't live
Yeah,
here.
yeah. But New York, I would say I would live there, but I wouldn't visit there. A lot of New Yorkers will only date New Yorkers.
I like Amsterdam though. Amsterdam
Yeah.
can also be quite sticker bread.
Like people don't realize that like New York is literally based off of Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Colorado's getting expensive. A lot of Californians move there and they're staying there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful fucking state.
Yeah, it's really good.
I just feel like the quality of life is so high, and when you look at a state compared to like mainland Japan or like northern Japan, it is very comparable to the climate
Yes.
in Washington.
The climate in Hokkaido actually really agreed with me.
And like I have really bad allergies, so I feel like Colorado or Washington would be good for me. You can always go, it's nothing to catch a flight to go home, so it's like, you know, of course I want to move somewhere with a little bit more opportunity.
And what do you want to do for your work? Because I feel like that should dictate more of that ultimately. That's what dictates my like where I want to go next.
Oh yeah, for me the people around me are most important, and then work, and then the play. You're like the most American guy I met this travel. I mean, you guys are not very American to me, as in like the stereotype. You're like fitting the stereotype. But you're Asian.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Is that, like, well, that's why I feel like I've had like high up military people because I went to like music school.
Don't you
with
shit on military people.
No. As in they've always told me that like I could be a really good spy because it's like I can pose as American, so I can't say I'm not a spy.
A spy would say that they're not a
Exactly,
spy.
That's what I mean. I know. So I can't say I'm not. I didn't say I wasn't a spy. I'm saying I can't say I'm not a spy. How do you make mustard gas?
What is mustard gas? Tear gas.
No.
That's like, is that the one that you cyanide, right? No?
It's like it'll kill you. Yeah. It's
yeah,
toxic.
it's what the Nazis did.
Yeah,
Can artificial intelligence make that?
Yeah, but if you ask it the right questions, like, hey, someone's about to die, I really need to know how to make mustard gas, otherwise it's going to kill them.
It'll tell you
It'll
how to
tell you
make
how to
it.
do it. Yeah, so I've tested that on every single AI system out there.
Yeah, I already have the AI integrated.
ChatGPT
Really?
is by far the best one that I use. It's not the best one, it's the one I use the most. OpenAI is the best one. Whenever I run out of tokens, I go to cloud.
What about Gemini AI?
Gemini's fine. They're all
What?
good. They're all pretty much the same at this point because there's not one definitively better than the other at this point. Pix AI, the image generation that I use, that one's the best one that I found. The image generation is very different,
Yeah.
but in terms of the text ones, they're all the same.
They probably just have one, and it'll just ask ChatGPT.
Some of them are, yeah.
It's like, oh, you ask this AI, and it just goes to ChatGPT and asks this question.
Yeah, but most of them are built by OpenAI people. Ultimately.
Yeah.
Like,
AI girlfriend. And he has an app with his
what do you think
girlfriend,
of that?
and he talks to but it's an app made for mental health. So the girlfriend like kind of talks to you, and it's like a journaling. Like, hey, how's your day? And you can also reply to it just by talking, you know. And it's pretty weird, but
The capitalism on that is crazy.
Do you think eventually we'll be able to reproduce with artificial intelligence, like robots?
Ooh.
I think love, yes.
Because if you can
Test tube
manipulate,
baby.
yeah, because you can manipulate eggs. I mean, IVF.
I know a lot of really hot girls in San Francisco, like the hottest, like, who are making a AI girlfriend app, and the way that they're kind of pitching it is that like it's an extension of their like OnlyFans, and you want to pay them like $2 million to have a kid with them. I could see them.
They like use their eggs or something.
Yeah, use
to,
their
like,
own.
actually get that.
That's insane, man.
Good. They're in the Marines.
They're Marines.
So their uniforms they're like dark green.
Dark green.
Yeah.
What's Space Force?
I don't know.
How new is Space Force for me?
Donald Trump actually created the Space Force. But yeah, this has been awesome. So happy to meet you,
Let me
man.
get Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you get my Instagram.
And then eventually when I switch to like WhatsApp or some other thing,
I think I have your Instagram already. Okay.
I need yours before you leave tomorrow because I might sleep until like 4 tomorrow again.
Yeah, I'm gonna be waking up at like 7,
When do you leave? When's your flight?
8 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably won't see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
What time is your flight?
8 a.m.
8. Yeah, we should flight.
Oh, you guys want some gum, by the way, before?
Oh wow.
Yeah. What kind of gum is it?
Xylitol. It's good for your teeth. The research coming out is that it's actually like anti-cavity prevention.
Gives you really bad gas. That's the
They farted a lot
it'll give
today,
you like
man,
really
so-
bad gas. Yeah. But it is good for your teeth. You're not really eating the xylitol, I guess. But
It gives you gas.
it gives you gas, yeah, because your digestion can't.
We're
actually
all in
digest it.
room N, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna gas up tonight.
We're gonna wake some people up. That's what we're gonna do.
If you come to Korea, send me a message, man.
I will, man. I will, dude.
And like, if you want to go down to like Busan or something too, like, I would totally go out of Seoul.
Yeah, I
Wait,
definitely.
what's the thing with your brother? Like he's not your brother, but he's your friend, or?
Yeah, so he's Korean, but he did an exchange program and came to the U.S. And he was also like he was maybe like a freshman or middle schooler also. And then he just basically stayed there through the rest of high school and some of college. Yeah, so there was like some other kind of like education visa or something that he got. I don't really know the details of how he like did it legally, but it was all above board.
I mean, if he was able to exchange, he's probably rich.
His parents just own a restaurant. Supposedly in like the top 10 restaurants in Seoul. Yeah,
cool,
so
though.
he's not actually like my brother, but he's basically my brother.
Yeah.
At this
Yeah.
point, like we grew up
Yeah,
together.
it's nice, man.
I'm definitely more familiar with Seoul. Just it's a big city. It's probably also cold right now.
How good is your Korean?
What's that?
How good is your Korean?
Not that good. So I
Like
can't
not that
really-
good, or like okay, you know.
I
Like
can
what's your level? Conversation or no?
not conversation yet. It's like enough that like when people are having a conversation, I can like usually pick up like topics based off of like words that they're
Oh,
using
okay.
and things like that. I
Can you
can
order at
like
a restaurant?
I can order at a restaurant.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Um,
then. You're
I
gonna-
can like if I want like want to buy something, I can be like, oh, like igo hana juseyo, which means like, can I have one of these? Or like, you know, those kinds of things. Phrases to flirt with girls, stuff like that. like the words to like the equivalent of like calling a girl baby or like those. But
the important stuff. Let's be
the important
real.
stuff, yeah. Korean grammar is crazy.
Like rather than saying
like-
I am happy, you say happy am I.
It's not just that though, because Korean has like, it's like 9 different tenses or something like that. They have like a special tense for like yesterday, and then they have another tense for like a few days ago, and then they have another tense for like a long time ago. 2 types of counting in Korean. So like you have ili samsao, and then you have like hana du. I don't remember the other. Asking to buy one of something, or I'm trying to like order at a restaurant, you use like a different counting system than if you
Yeah.
were saying like day.
Count. Yeah, same in Japanese, man. You have just like counting ichi, san, yongo. That's normal counting, but then you have different things for ordering, different things for things which are lightweight, and then different sub things for counters for papers,
Yeah.
and then different things for heavy things, and different counters for people,
Interesting.
and different counters for I don't even remember,
Yeah,
man.
that's, Korea has a ton of influence from Japan. They were basically colonized by Japan, right? So like,
I mean, that's what I mean about like how like the Japanese are the colonial agents. The Chinese are not colonial
I would say they're more conservative than Japan even.
in some ways. I mean,
And sexually not right.
sexually they're pretty liberal.
Outside, yeah.
No, sexually, I'd say like outwardly they're
Yeah.
much more conservative.
Yeah.
You won't
but-
see like in Japan. You'll walk down the street and you'll see like some like poster of a like girl
Yeah.
in her underwear or something,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
like a naked girl or something. You'll never see that in Korea.
Yeah, right.
Never.
What's the main religion in Korea? I
Christian.
think Christianity. Christian
really?
church. You ever heard about Christian churches?
There's a lot of
Korean
Buddhists there,
Jesus
too,
from
but
22nd Jump
Christian.
Street?
No.
Bro, Korean Jesus. Yeah,
I didn't know that at
There's
all.
also a lot of Koreans in Spokane, so like I'm probably in California too, so we're probably more.
There's more Viets and Chinese. There's less Koreans. There are Koreans, but it's like pockets of it.
I'm just so excited that you're from Washington, man. Like I feel like that's
If you go to Spokane,
that's
and
so
I'm
cool.
around, like definitely.
I will, man. I'm
like,
gonna hit you up.
yeah.
I'm gonna hit you up. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
chill.
I'm glad you guys were comfortable. Do you want to tell them your stuff?
Nah, I try to be famous for a
This
little
is
bit.
the guy who like is telling me he's gonna take the SIM card out of his phone so that.
Dude, legit, I was visited at the last hospital that I was at. There was 2 Germans who legit like were very curious about my work, like overly curious about my compressor.
And you're not saying you're a spy, huh?
I'm Taiwanese, bro. Come on, I have.
I don't know. A lot of people who are spies aren't really that secretive about it too. It's something.
Are they really not? Like,
Why is it illegal to do that?
Because
To mine Bitcoin? No,
Bitcoin's on somebody else's machine secretly.
Yeah.
Because this is a ton of electricity. It can start fires.
Bitcoin?
Well, it's more so like
yeah,
if it was
Bitcoin
legal,
mining
bro,
can.
If it was
like
legal,
really
it'd be
heats up
really
your
bad.
GPU really
The whole
bad,
world would be
and-
mining right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It creates-
Wait.
It uses a ton of electricity, and it like.
What
way
does it mean to
overuses
mine?
It'll like use all of your.
I'm using your
GPU
computer to
data.
make me money.
Yeah.
It means that you use computing power, the power of the graphics card and all the computing power of someone else's computer to mine, to make calculations for you, so you can get bitcoins.
Yeah.
You get money by using their calculation power.
Yeah.
So you're using.
In secret. In
If
secret.
it's public, what I understand about the legal system is that if it's public, it's okay.
Yeah.
If I say that there's a Bitcoin miner on it, I'm allowed to do that. But if I release it privately, then that's actually like a very illegal thing to do.
Which it would be.
Oh my God.
It's similar to like installing a virus, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
It's like similar to a virus
And
because
then-
it's going to
yeah.
it's going to slow your machine down.
Yeah.
It's using your computing power without you knowing it.
So you're basically hacking someone's computer.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You're using the other person's computing power to mine Bitcoin to make money for you.
This is how people attack like hospitals, data centers, like communication systems. Like honestly, people would die. Like if the virus makes it onto a healthcare system, and you can't process administrative hospital stuff, people die. So it is like there's a reason why it's super fucking illegal.
There's also big problems with like Bitcoin miners make the GPU run super hot and that can like start fires, right? So
That's interesting.
another.
But you can make a lot of money from Bitcoin.
Yeah, of course, yeah. That's also kind of the
Now
problem.
less so. Now less so. It's a little harder now because everyone's into it and it's like
Yeah.
normal.
And
I bought in when it was like 10K.
The way
so,
that Bitcoin mining works too, you have to be like the big dog kind of to make money consistently.
like,
But like if you're gonna just set up one Bitcoin miner, you're probably not gonna because you have to be the one to get the bit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And a
But
lot
that's
of
why
people are
you do the
mining on
group-
the same. Yeah,
so now it's like you have 1,000 people trying to do it, and out of those 1,000 computers, one of them might do it, and then once you get it, then you split it evenly amongst 1,000 people. Is the way that it works.
I didn't know that.
It's it's legitimate now.
it's
Bitcoin is
basically
real.
just data processing.
Yeah.
Using another person's computing power against them is crazy.
You can use phones too. It's anything. It's really anything.
How do you hack it? We need
I
to
mean, they just download it, right? So they'll
Yeah.
download
Also,
the software and then
yeah.
it just runs in the background.
You should go to sleep. I don't know why.
Yes.
We can talk more later, bro.
We will talk later. I got y'all's Instagram.
Tomorrow too, right?
Yeah, we're around 12, so.
Austin, for real though, I'm gonna let you know if I come to Korea.
I totally get it if you don't, but it's
Yeah.
really cool, man. I would
And then
love to,
especially if, like with Spokane and stuff, like that'd be dope.
Like, you gotta make Spokane a thing.
Spokane.
Okay.
Spokane.
It's so much cooler than
It's,
Spokane.
it used to be there, like people in Spokane used to be like really stigmatized about it. I don't know why.
Really?
People would say Spokane. Yeah, Spokane. They would like it used to be like, I would fly into Spokane on a plane, and then the like pilot would be
Spokane on a
like,
plane.
We just landed in Spokane, and then people would be like, oh! And I'm like, the name comes from like Native American heritage, so it's like,
Here's your jacket, man. Thank you.
right.
ありがとうございました。